It started off when I was 5, riding on my bike to shooting BB gun bullets at kids I didn't like. Then we laughed it off, never did I have it hard. I would reenact from crazy little things I saw. When I went to school, mama stayed by the phone, just in case the principal decides to send me home.
What's up, y'all? This is Saint Jimmy here, and today we're going to be doing another Why I Can't Sleep at Night. And this one is going to be about Slenderman. The first thing we need to know about our wonderful friend Slender is he wears a tuxedo. He has no face, and he is the creepiest bastard you will ever meet. I mean, this guy is just, oh my lord. You play the games, you watch any of the tapes recorded by, Marble Hornets? I mean, you're gonna be afraid. This guy is just absolutely terrifying. And it turns out there's actually some history to this story. So, in today's Why I Can't Sleep at Night, we're gonna look at the history, the myth, and the possible truth of Slender. Now, one of the first things we need to know about Slender is possibly how it got started. There was a photoshopping contest, and someone decided that the normal stuff wasn't scary enough, so under the username Victor Surge, they decided that he was going to correct the wrongness of this contest, and they were going to make a story about some missing children and name the perpetrator Slenderman. Here is the picture that he posted and terrified so many people with. From there, things just began to snowball. The internet got inspired by this. New images were made. Creepy stories began to pile up. I mean, Slenderman just blew the hell up. People just go crazy over Slenderman. Obviously, people are going crazy over Slenderman because you're reading this right now. You were interested enough to read, listen, watch, whatever. So, that's basically how it got started, how it gained so much popularity. But there's actually a lot of history to the myths of Slender too. So I believe right now we're going to talk about that. Now, the history to this is actually really amazing. It starts back as far as 9000 BC, as far as we can tell, in northeast Brazil. And I know I'm going to pronounce this wrong, all you Brazilian coke overlords, underlord, drug whatever. Please don't stab me for getting your wonderful homeland messed up, but the Serra de Capoeira National Park, to be exact. There are cave paintings. The paintings show a strangely elongated character leading a child by the hand. Now, Slender is supposed to have tentacles. The interesting thing about this reference is there is no reference to his tentacles or extra appendages. It strikes me as strange. Of course, according to the myths, he can retract them when he likes to, so maybe he was trying to just befriend the kid at the time. Maybe shit went down after this that we don't know about. Who knows? The next known possible reference to Slenderman was around 31,000 BC. It was in Egypt, during the reign of Pharaoh Wasner. It was a reference to the thief of the gods, or the thief of Cute. I'm guessing that's how it's said. I really don't know. They were hieroglyphic carvings, and they represented that the thief was found in the pharaoh's tomb, and supposedly the pharaoh was had some kind of encounter with our good friend Slendy, but there's nothing really to back that up. I don't exactly know. The carvings resemble a strange figure with, a bunch of upper limbs and, no one has ever found another hieroglyph that has been like this in any other hieroglyph language. This is just pertaining to this particular incident. Another interesting thing is a testimony from a mother in Germany who lost her child to the supposed Slender. And this is exactly the quotes that I was able to obtain. "My child, my Lars, he is gone, taken from his bed. The only thing that we found was a scrap of black clothing. Feels like cotton, but it's softer, thicker. Lars came into my bedroom yesterday, screaming at the top of his lungs that the angel's outside. I asked him what he was talking about. He told me some nonsense fairy story about Der Grobman. He said he went into the groves by our village and found one of my cows dead, hanging from a tree. I thought nothing of it at first, but now he's gone. Must find Lars, and my family must leave before we are all killed. I am sorry, my son. I should have listened. My God, forgive me." Now, the thing about this is, throughout the years, Slender's had many ages. The Grob Man, the Tree Man, the Tall Man. It goes on and on. Another, like, this is a description of him. This is like the spooky, hey, guys, let's scare the hell out of these kids. This is that description. "The tall man stood in a clearing, dressed as a nobleman, all in black. Shadows lay over him, dark as a cloudy midnight. He had many arms, all long and boneless as snakes, all sharp as swords, as they writhed like worms on nails. He did not speak, but made his intentions known." And coming back to the Tree Man thing, it's basically, people described him having a slim body with appendages that look like tree branches. He was known to be seen only in the woods and took children that were bad and naughty, and basically it was just a way for parents to try and get their kids to, hey, you tell the truth, or Slendy Man gonna get you. I believe I mentioned this before, but I mean, he has no facial features. He's tall as hell. Like, he's got the tentacles, and people just tend to disappear when he comes. It's just like, yeah. So basically, that's the whole history behind it. Now we get to one of my favorite parts. Is it real? Well, there's times in history to where something like Slender has been referenced. And it's difficult to necessarily say for sure if it's real or not. I mean, the big boom came from a photoshopping contest. Now, I would personally choose to believe it's not real, just for the pure fact that I really don't want something out there that could just, rape me with tentacles on land. There's plenty of octopus and squid in the sea for that. Land should be safe. But if it's not, it's real. And I literally cannot say, I'm not going to say it is real, because once again, the thing that really exploited it, if that's the correct word, would be the Photoshop contest. Photoshop. That means these people drew this. This wasn't an actual image. So, in order to truly say if it's real or not, I'm going to say it's real just because a lot of my friends believe it's real, a lot of this, a lot of that. I'm going to say it's real. But at the same time, I'm going to say that, take everything you read with a grain of salt. If it's not real, then it's not real. And it's just, honestly, just keep your kids protected. Don't be wandering off into the woods at night. That's a bad idea anyway. There's random bears and wolves and coyotes and all the rest of the shit you don't want to mess with. Alright, this has been another episode of Why I Can't Sleep at Night with St. Jimmy. Night, y'all. Oh God, he's behind me! Ah!